Again, we will be finding the equation of a line tangent to a parabola. The line here in green, y equals mx plus b. The parabola is here, and the point is 5, 5. This one's going to be a little bit more tricky than the last one. You'll see why as we go. It's not terrible, especially if you know how to do your solving on a calculator. So the first thing, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. As we all know, that is the general equation of a line point slope form. So for this line, y minus 5 equals m times x minus 5. Now we're going to take this and run through the m. So that's mx minus 5m. So now y equals mx minus 5m plus 5. Now we're going to take the y here and plug it in there. Right, I'm going to write out the equation of the parabola here. So we've got it equals y minus 1 squared. Then I'm going to I'm actually going to bring this over there, but we'll write it on this side, y minus 1 squared minus 2 times x plus 3 equals 0. Now y is mx minus 5m plus 5 squared minus 2x plus 3 equals 0. Now you can see why this one's going to be trickier because we have to FOIL this thing. We're not going to go through the steps to do it because, to be honest, if you can't FOIL this, you're in the wrong class. So we're going to write out the end result of it. M squared x squared minus 10m squared x plus 8mx minus 2x plus 25 m squared minus 40m plus 10 equals 0. Now we're going to factor this on x. I'm going to use different colors so you can see the a, b, and c of the parabola. So we've got m squared x squared plus negative 10m squared plus 8m minus 2x plus 25m squared minus 40m plus 10, back to yellow, equals 0. So as you know, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. You can use quadratic formula on that. Here's our a. Everything in red is our b. Everything without an x is our c. Make sure you understand that. This is the crux of the entire thing. This is why this particular class is harder than just about every other class I've ever seen. Stuff like this. Now, because of this, we can use quadratic formula, which I'm not going to write out the whole thing here, but what we are going to notice is we want this line to be tangent to the parabola, so it can have one and only one solution. So b squared minus 4ac must equal 0, so there's one and only one solution. Therefore, b squared, I'm going to write this all in yellow, negative 10m squared plus 8m minus 2 squared minus 4 times a, which is m squared, times c, which is all of this in green, 25m squared minus 40m plus 10 has to equal 0. So make sure you understand this right here is your ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. This right here is your discriminant must equal 0. If you want to try and solve this by hand, go ahead. I wouldn't. I would solve it on your calculator. Now, when you do that, you're going to find that m equals 1/4. Both of the problems that are on this channel currently have fraction solutions. That's not generally the case. Most of them you're going to find you get something like 2 minus square root of 3 over 7 or something like that. That's not this one, but so if on your test the answer you get involves a square root, doesn't mean it's wrong. These just happen to be fractions. Okay, so now from there, our line then is y minus 5 equals 1/4 times x minus 5. From here, to check the answer, we're going to switch over to Desmos and put this line and this parabola in. to check it. It's really hard to check it algebraically by hand, but the best thing you can do is put into Desmos and make sure you did it right. And now here we are over on Desmos. So you can see I've got them typed in. 2 times x plus 3 equals y minus 1 squared. And the line y minus 5 equals 1/4 times x minus 5. So there is your parabola. And here's the line. And you can see right there is tangent. So let's zoom in. And we get the 0.55. Again, remember, it's hard to check it algebraically because who knows if you're right. For analytical geometry, you find a graphing program, you put them in, and if it comes out right, there's almost zero chance you got there by luck or by guessing.